This is not just another motorcycle club. It's the Latin American Motorcycle Association, and this is Cuba.
If I have the possibility to choose, I'd choose a Harley. The Harley, for me, is my passion. It's what I like. For me, it's the best motorcycle.
Association President Adolfo Prieto is referring to his 1958 Harley-Davidson. About half of the group members ride the American motorcycle made internationally famous in movies like Easy Rider. It's been a rocky love affair. Thanks to the U.S. trade embargo, parts for these bikes are tough to come by here. Prieto says this poses special challenges to the group's members.
En el caso de Cuba, no es como sucede en el extranjero. Afuera, cuando usted tiene una moto de estas antiguas.
In Cuba, it's not the same as in other countries, where you have an old motorcycle like that because it's a hobby or a collector's item, and you only take it out on weekends. Here in Cuba, we use them for everything.
Acá en Cuba tenemos que usar nuestro vehículo para todo. Vamos a salir, vamos a cerrar el tráfico ahí con los capitanes de carretera y vamos a salir por ahí, vamos a hacer una caravana bien bonita.
Harleys were popular here before Fidel Castro came to power. Cuban cops used them as the official police bike. All of these Harleys date back prior to the revolution, some of them to the 1930s and 40s. But Castro rolled into Havana in January 1959, and the Harleys, like so many other things American, fell from favor and got scarce. Rumor has it the revolutionaries rounded up many of the Harleys, dumped them in a common grave, and covered them up. Like the ancient American autos that still crisscross these streets, keeping these old bikes running is a labor of love. Jose Sobrino fell in love with Harleys when he was a kid, riding around Cuba on the back of his dad's big two-wheeler.
When I was 3 years old, he would put me up here and take me around on that Harley. I think it was a flathead, 1940 or so.
Now he's got his own bike and his own repair shop where he fixes other people's bikes too. He restores hard-to-buy engine parts, sometimes even manufacturing his own.
One of these flanges that was broken, I fixed it with a plate of cardboard. This one is restored. It looks like new. Sometimes it takes me a whole year to do an engine. I have to assemble them. It's all ready. Here, the hardest thing is the tires. These were donated.
Today, he's fixing a Harley owned by an Italian who's lived in Havana for years. Thanks to dedicated mechanics like Sobrino, Cuba's passion for Harley-Davidson lingers on. Harley fans even appropriate revolutionary icon Che Guevara to show devotion to their motorcycles. On Saturdays, these Harley aficionados show up at this Havana hangout to see and be seen and to share their passion for their bikes. These old motorcycles now are an attraction for foreign tourists and local wannabes. Here, even if you've never owned a Harley, you can pretend that you do, or at least that your boyfriend does. For Time Video, this is Bill Gentile in Havana, Cuba.